Good morning. Happy Saturday. Today is July 16th, and I'm back with daily devotions for today. I have a different book. This is called Trusting God Day by Day by Joyce Meyer, and it is really a neat one. I've had it for years. You can see my coffee stains, but I love how they're simple, they're easy, they're short, and I always like to highlight and see from year to year when I've gone back what I've highlighted. It's by date, so you can just go to the date for today, even if it's been forever since you've done devotions. You can always just pick it up and read that day's date. Today is all about not giving up for what God has for you, not pressing through to get to the other side of what He has to offer. You may know Abram and Sarah and Lot, but you may not have ever heard much about the man named Terah. I believe Terah, Abram's father, failed to take the opportunity God wanted him to take. I believe God wanted Terah to go all the way to Canaan, the promised land, but look at the words in the scripture. But when they came to Haran, they settled there. In other words, Terah stopped short. He was supposed to go from Ur all the way to Canaan, but he stopped when he reached Haran. Terah settled for much less than God had for him. Abraham ended up receiving a phenomenal blessing, but I think God also had offered it to his father. He simply quit before he reached the place where he could receive it. I urge you today not to settle for less than the best God has for you. Don't allow yourself to get into a position where you wonder why somebody else ends up with something and you realize you had the same opportunity and passed it up. If we read on in Genesis 11, we learn that Terah lived 205 years and he died in Haran. He died where he settled. I think many people just settle somewhere and die in that place. Maybe not physically, but their dreams, their vision, their passion, their zeal, their enthusiasm for life dies. Why? Because they gave up and didn't press into what God had for them. You will face different types of pain and encounter difficulties as you go through life. You simply have to choose whether you're going to choose the pain of pressing through or the pain of giving up. Only the pressing through brings reward. So I am sort of at a season of crossroads in my life where I'm going to decide what I'm going to do in the fall. I don't think it's going to be going back to teaching, so I am open to what that's going to bring. But there is some pain to that, to pressing through to see what God has next, or the pain of giving up. So don't give up on your zeal and your dreams and your enthusiasm, whatever that happens to be. May you just be encouraged to press through today to see what God has for you. Love this book. Sometimes I'll be reading from here. This is the one I most often read when I'm going to jump back into my devotions. They're just short, simple, sweet, but give you something to think about. All right, hope that encourages you today. Have a great day.